Want to go over at the cryptocurrencies here real quick because I was looking at them last night and I think we're getting ready to see them pop off here to the upside in the near future. Now, for clarification, I'm not saying this is going to happen tomorrow, a week from now, or a month from now. Could be longer than that, but the next major move, I do believe, is going to be to the upside. And as what I'm looking for is a minimum of it doubling in price, at least for Bitcoin, and more for Litecoin. So I'm going to look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin here and look at this. So from this, using this lineup right here, we're looking at the daily chart for the Bitcoin futures contracts right here. You can see we have over here, there's white semaphore, red semaphore, which you have to have a white to make red, so it's a white underneath the red, then you have white one right there. So we have the setup to draw the inside pitchfork, and as you can see, price broke out of the 23.6% level here on the inside pitchfork, so that initiates the move to the upside right there. Most of the times price continues to move up and hit it, but it doesn't do it all the time, so we have a plan for when it doesn't. So when it doesn't, it continues to move down and it breaks the low, where the third point is for the inside pitchfork. Then what happens is we move the exit down to where it initially broke out from, and it stays right there. It doesn't move. So as you can see, price has just continued to move on down, move on down, move on down. And let's see what that one is. What chart is that? Okay. Okay, we'll go over that here in a second. That's on the hourly chart. So it's continuing to move on down for it. So right now where it's at, $18,945. The exit, which I do own some Bitcoin, Litecoin, and I do Bitcoin, Litecoin. I don't think I have Ethereum. I have to go check, but I know Bitcoin, Litecoin is the exit I'm looking for is this black line right here. It's about $43,660. So, also in looking at the overbought oversold index right here, price has this is pretty interesting because price has, see, there's the low right there, and there's the low in the MFI index right there, where it, let's get out of that, where it broke out of it initiated the oversold territory but never kicked off out of there. So you have the low right there, and then you have a low right here, and then look here, price goes down and makes a new low right here, and it did go back real quickly into the oversold territory, but it made a higher high in there. So we're definitely getting some divergence in the indicators compared to the price right there, and it's doing it again here. Price has gone down. Let me make this a little bit larger right here. Price has even gone from this low to that low, made a new low right here. But if we're looking at the MFI indicator, going from the low right there to right here, it's making higher highs. So I think this is getting ready to burst up to the upside here eventually. Again, I don't know when this is going to happen, but we start seeing divergence here like this, which normally don't see it, especially something this profound, this easily to spot for it. I think it's getting ready to position itself to pop off to the upside, and at 18,945, the exit I'm looking for was at 43,660. I think it's a very strong case for this happening. And then, but looking on the 1 hour chart right here, let me delete this arrow. We don't need that. Here's the 1 hour chart using red semaphore, red semaphore, red semaphore. Price broke out of the inside pitchfork right here, so we are looking for price to come down here, hit the green line at about 18,200. So I think you can hold on a little bit more. In fact, this is what I'm doing. I'm waiting a little bit before I add to my position till it comes down and hits somewhere like this, another $700 or so down here until it hits the green line, about 18,200. If the price really drops out of it, the next target would be way down here at anywhere along this blue line, where say just totally craters tomorrow. You'll be looking at 7,000, but then it starts, it's going from the bottom left to upper right, so all the way to 11,000 or even higher. So you'd be looking at something like that if the price truly drops out. But I think looking for it to hit down here first around the 17, 18, excuse me, about the 18,000, 18,200 mark. For that one, that's where I'm going to start buying a little bit more. But then if the price continues to move on down, I keep nibbling, and the ultimate target down here, which I'm not saying it's going to get hit, but it is just something to look out for, kind of almost like worst case scenario sort of thing, would be down here between the 10 and 11,000s for Bitcoin. But the ultimate exit being up here again. Was about 44,360, something like that, right over here. Definitely north of 44,000 for it. So I think it's a real interesting time, and looking at, already am long on Bitcoin, and looking at continue to add to my position the more it goes down. Now Ethereum, again, look at Ethereum's in the same boat, using white semaphore, white semaphore, white semaphore, same thing. Broke out, never hit, broke the low down here. And so now we're just looking at, when's it going to go up and hit the black line. It's currently at $1,339.50, and the exit looking for up here is about $3,010. So that's even, greater than it was at 2.3 to 1 risk or win ratio right there for what we're looking for. So Ethereum is a really good spot, as well as Bitcoin for it. And then looking at, and as you can see down here, look, it's traveling right along the line right there. So we'll see if it breaks down like it did previously for it, but it's finding some support right here on this red line. So until it can finally make its big push and big move up. And then looking at Litecoin, I guess we'll look at Dogecoin, but there's really nothing going on with that one. I wish there was, but there isn't. The closest one would have been this one, but I don't think this one even has a valid signal for it, because it does. Oh, okay, never mind. Nope, it doesn't. Down. You know what? It does. Hold on a second. I didn't realize I was going to cover this. So we're looking for a short. When it broke out right here, we're looking for price to go hit down here. It has not gone to hit that down there right there. So when that happens, what you look for, I use the 1.618. This is a weird setup. You don't see a lot of these where the exit goes in your favor rather than goes against you. So looking at price hitting down there, but looks like it's not going to unless you get a real big move push down. So the ultimate exit is down here at the 1.618, which is the green line right here. But obviously couldn't hit that because I'd put the 0 mark in right there. So for this one, I wouldn't look at going short at this, because you can't hit the exit in a negative for right there, and it's not going to come down here and hit the green line. So the big move, I think big money make for short it is already over for Dogecoin, and there isn't really, I don't think there's a long setup in here unless this is going to be one right here. No, that'd be another short setup, but it hasn't even come back down to it. So no longs in there, so don't worry about that. Just ignore that section. So Litecoin, for instance, this one is same thing the way Bitcoin and Ethereum, using this red semaphore, that red semaphore, that red semaphore. Price broke out right here. Initial exit was the green line up here, but price came down. There's the low right here. It broke the low, so then price goes down to where the breakout was, initial breakout. And price down here is currently at $52.37. So with the exit being about 231, 232, that's almost a 4-bagger right there if you purchase Litecoin. So, whichever one you like, maybe you like all of them, whether it's Bitcoin. I guess we can see how much exactly what this is. Let's see here. So Bitcoin, where it currently is, you're looking at about a 24,470 profit right there from where it is to where it is there. Ethereum, you're looking at close to being 1,672.50, and then Litecoin, you're looking at $178.53 for it. So I think I'm very bullish on the cryptos. If they continue to move down, we'll continue to buy incrementally as it moves down, because I really think, in the long term, I think there's definitely some great gains going to be made, and we'll definitely see a big pop up here eventually in crypto. So that's that. Want to go over it. Take care and talk to you later. Bye.